Hello guys, we are doing Hunger Games with random characters from only 4 different verses. I'm going to show you guys it now. So we have WWE, the actual Hunger Games, The Walking Dead, and Total Drama Island. So hopefully if you watch this video, you know all of those verses. Okay, so just starting off in District 1 is Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella, Peter Malark, Amy, Bob Stuckey, Rue, Leonard, Sugar, Brody, Katniss Everdeen, Kato, Duncan, Liv Morgan, Cameron. Oh wait, my bad, I'm so sorry. I skipped saying the thing, but you can literally see the screen, so I don't think I should have to say it. Anyway, Cameron, Thresh, Izzy, Crimson, Beatty, Anorbria, Alejandra, Carl Grimes, Shane Walsh, Daryl Dixon, Finnick Odair, Rick Grimes. Now, District 6 has the closest come up of winning. They have all 4 amazing people on it. Anyway, District 7, Sasha, Lashana, Becky Lynch, Maggie Green. District 8, Mags, Jeff, Glenn Rhea Ripley, Onwe, Joanna Mason, Abraham Ford, Herschel Green. District 10, Brutus, Dave, Carmela, Naomi. District 11, Andrea, Clove, Merle Dixon, Sanders. And then District 12, MacArthur, and then Charlotte Flair, and then Topher and China. And now there is 48 people. I did it the biggest we could so we can have the most randomest characters put together. So I want you guys to remember this. The district that I vote for is District 6. So everybody in District 6 is Shane Walsh, Derek Dixon, Finnick Odair, and Rick Grimes. So remember that. Now let's proceed to the reaping. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Beatty takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Topher finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Liv runs away from the cornucopia. Brutus runs away from the cornucopia. Sasha gathers as much food as she can. Andrea finds a canteen full of water. Sugar breaks Chloe's nose for a basket of bread. Is she dead, or is her nose just broken? Because sometimes this game be tripping, or a website be tripping on their deaths. Anyway, Naomi grabs a jar of fishing bait while China gets fishing gear. I would never assume they would ever be working together. Peter breaks Merle's nose for a basket of bread. Another nose broken. Carl runs away from the cornucopia. Jeff runs away. Izzy stays at the cornucopia for resources. Abraham stays at the cornucopia for resources. MacArthur runs away from the cornucopia. Glenn runs away. Bob finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Charlotte and Rick Grimes. I don't know why I didn't say their last name. Anyway, Charlotte and Rick fight for a bag. Charlotte gives up and retreats. Daryl runs from the cornucopia. Thresh runs away. Rhea runs away. Brody takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Crimson runs away. Kato runs away. Sanders, Anorbia, Katniss, and Leonard form a suicide pact, killing themselves. That is just insane to me. Because I put them in thinking they would last longer. Or at least, not Leonard, actually. Leonard, I thought he was going to die. I never thought he was going to kill himself. I thought he was going to be doing some stupid fake magic tricks or something. But disappointed that Katniss is, like, first dying. And Sanders and Orbia, we didn't really get to see much action for you in their actual Hunger Games, but you're still kind of cool. Onwe takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Shane gathers as much food as he can. Mags runs away from the cornucopia. Finnick scares Maggie away from the cornucopia. I don't know how you can scare Maggie away. Anyway, Rue runs away. Duncan grabs a sword. Becky runs away. Herschel runs away. Alejandro runs away. Joanna runs away. Carmela grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Lashana runs away. Dave finds a canteen full of water. Amy breaks Nikki's nose for a basket of bread. That's 3 people now. 3. And Sammy is not actually in this. Cameron runs away from the cornucopia. Now that's the first thing that actually makes sense. How does Cameron run away, but Dave doesn't? Dave. Okay, day 1. Shane and Thresh work together for the day. Never would I assume that would ever happen. Shasha runs away from Abraham. That's insane to me. Because those two used to date in The Walking Dead for a little, like the tiniest bit. Mags discovers a river. Lashana steals from Crimson while she isn't looking. Alejandro diverts Ennui's attention and runs away. Joanna, Bob, Beatty, Charlotte, Flair, and Carl hunt for other tributes. Daryl camouflages himself in the bushes. Carmela tends to Cameron's wounds. That is cool. Duncan camouflages himself in the bushes. Rick tries to spear with a fish with a trident. Topher receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Who would sponsor for Topher? It's probably Chris. Chris isn't even in this, but that's why actually... Anyway. Izzy and Brody work together for the day. I'm not even sure if I remember if Izzy was on the Redonkulous race, but I'm pretty sure she was not. So I don't even know if they know each other. Rhea questions her sanity. Maggie injures herself. Naomi fishes. Glenn, Herschel, Kato, and Amy raid Jeff's camp while he is hunting. Now, that doesn't make sense for Herschel and Glenn to do, but Kato and Amy, those two were pretty mean, so I could see that. Finnick kills Becky with a hatchet. Dang. And Seth's not even in this. Seth Rollins can't do nothing about that. He probably just has to watch at home. Sad. Maybe curb stomp Finnick if he wins. Andrea sprains her ankle while running away from MacArthur. Clove questions her sanity. Now, Clove was a random thing, but I know you're thinking some of these Hunger Games characters you don't really get to know. But in the books, if you guys read books, maybe you do know them, like I do. Merle travels to higher ground. Rue tries to sleep through the entire day. Peeta begs for Liv to kill him. She refuses, keeping Peeta alive. Nikki severely slices Dave with a sword. Nikki Bella really be doing stuff like that? You can look, but you can't touch. Well, she touched him with that sword. China searches for a water source. Sugar tends to Brutus's wounds. I can see Sugar and Brutus being a thing. Or actually, no, never mind. Brutus would not. Okay, 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sanders, District 11. Enorbia, District 5. Katniss, District 3. Leonard, District 2. Becky, District 7. Dave, District 10. I guess we're going to see everyone's status. So, District 1 still has everybody. District 4 still has everybody. And I still have everybody. District 6. District 8 still has everybody. District 9 still has everybody. And District 12 still has everybody. Nice. Okay. Night 1. Mags, Abraham, Thresh, and Herschel sleep in shifts. Now, that I could really see. They look like an amazing group right there. Herschel and Abraham met in real life, so they do get along. Izzy, Carmela, and Bob sleep in shifts. Okay. Andrea goes to sleep. Brutus and Liv tell stories about themselves to each other. Liv Morgan. Anyway, whoever your daddy is should ground you for dating Brutus. or flirting with Brutus, to be honest. Cameron tends to Nikki's wounds. Charlotte starts a fire. Crimson, Carl, Beatty, Finnick, and MacArthur sleep in shifts. There's a lot of people sleeping in shifts. Brody, Clove, Jeff, and Naomi sleep in shifts. Now, Brody and Jeff actually being able to team up is kind of cool, because they're literally best friends. And I think it was amazing that they got second place. I think they actually might have should have won. Anyway, Merle stays awake all night. Kato looks at the night sky. Maggie and Rick hold hands. This is why I should have put Michonne in this. Rick. Why? Maggie? Wait, actually, Glenn is in this. Maggie? How could you? Can't believe this. Alejandro, Amy, and Joanna cheerfully sing songs together. That does not sound like any of these characters. Maybe Alejandro put to set those two up, but I don't know. Sugar tends to Ennui's wounds. Why is Sugar helping out like a bunch of different characters at the same time? Lashana climbs a tree to rest. Shane receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Who I think would sponsor him is Lori. Who else would do it though? Because all his other close friends are in this thing. Rick and Carl. Sasha loses sight of where she is. Topher and Peter hold hands. Topher and Peter hold hands. Topher and Peter hold hands. Just let that sink in. Topher and Peter hold hands. Glenn and Rue huddle for warmth. Okay, now that seems like that's just normal. To huddle for warmth. Glenn is just trying to help out Rue. If I see anybody in the comments talking about, you're not gonna say anything about how Glenn and Rue are huddling for warmth. Glenn's a good guy. He would help. Duncan tends to his wounds. China kills Rhea with a hatchet. That is insane. Kind of want to read it last longer than that. Daryl cooks his food before putting his fire out. Day 2. Izzy hunts for other tributes. Penta, I'm talking about wrestling, he's not even in this. Peta receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Brody explores the arena. Glenn begs for Sugar to kill him. She refuses, keeping Glenn alive. Doesn't sound like either of them. Glenn's a tough guy. He even tried talking when Yeah. Rue, Shane, Finnick, and Kato raid Duncan's camp while he's hunting. That is insane. Duncan is my favorite character from Total Drama, so I don't know if I want him to win, because I don't know. There's other people on here. Alejandro forces Cameron to kill Joanne or Abraham. He decides to kill Abraham. Oh my god. I bet you Abraham was picking on him. Like teasing him, you know how they. But Alejandro, that sounds like something he would do. Jeff sets Thresh on fire with the Molotov. Oh my god. Okay. Crimson receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, good for her, to be honest. That sponsor actually, I was gonna say Ennui, but he's in here. You can clearly see him under these three right here. Let's get to those three. Speaking of, Carmela overhears China and Rick talking in the distance. I have no idea what the hell they would be talking about. Ennui hunts for other tributes. Merle receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Topher searches for firewood. Bob injures himself. Herschel attacks Brutus, but he manages to escape. Dara receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Liv, Beatty, Clove, Mags, and Maggie hunt for other tributes. Mags and Maggie. Sasha diverts Carl's attention and runs away. Nikki and Amy work together for the day. Lashana is unable to convince Charlotte to not kill her. Wait. Does that mean Lashana is dead? Kind of confused by the way they put that. Naomi begs for Andrea to kill her. She refuses, keeping Naomi alive. Bro, no, Naomi, you gotta be tougher. That's my favorite girl wrestler. Favorite boy wrestler is Kofi Kingston. MacArthur bleeds out due to untreated injuries. No, bro. Everybody from the 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rhea, District 8. Abraham, District 9. Thirst, District 4. Lashana, District 7. MacArthur, District 12. I gotta see everyone's status after that. District 1 still has everybody. District 6, which is my literal vote, one of these 4 men has to win it, bro. Please. Oh my god, it's only me in District 1 that have every single one of their tributes. Left alive. Night 1. Herschel lets Sasha into his shelter. Yes. 2 same characters from The Walking Dead that actually met teaming up. I love to see it. Crimson defeats Glenn in a fight but spares his life. To be honest, that sounds like something she'd do. Yes, she's goth and maybe if you see her out there, she looks threatening, but no. Turns out they're really nice people and they really about those feelings, to be honest. Both her and Ennui. Nikki begs for Alejandro to kill her. He refuses. Never ever would he refuse someone letting him manipulate and sabotage them from winning something like this. Cameron dies from an infection. I can imagine like if this was a show that they did about this, that they would make that extra sad. Because it's one of those innocent characters from Total Drama. And he deserved to win that season. Ennui questions his sanity. China stabs Amy with a tree branch. China's been catching bodies. I'm just gonna say that. Izzy, Duncan, Beatty, and Kato sleep in shifts. Beatty's just in the weirdest group of people ever. Clove dies from hunger. Mags tends to Liv's wounds. Those look like, for some reason, Mags and Liv look like literal grandmother and granddaughter. I'm being so serious. Joanna defeats Topher in a fight but spares his life. Brody thinks about home. Rue destroys Daryl's supplies while he's asleep. That doesn't seem like something Rue would do. She's actually been in the real games. Come on. Make her be Rue. Bob thinks about winning. Carmela, Maggie, and Peter cheerfully sing songs together. That I can kind of see, and I can see Carmela getting it started. Charlotte defeats Brutus in a fight but spares his life. I don't really know. I have mixed feelings about if she would do that or not. Andrea, Finnick, Merle, and Jeff sleep in shifts. Shane is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Sugar looks at the night sky. Naomi screams for help. Why, though? Doesn't say. Weird. Rick sets up camp for the night. Carl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. That sponsor has to be Laura. Laura's helping out all her bays and the family, I guess. Day 3. Rue discovers a river. Mags kills Nikki for her supplies. Weren't they? No, that was Liv. Dang, bro. You can look, but you can't touch. Well, I can't even say that no more. Charlotte tries to sleep through the entire day. Crimson practices her archery. Ennui questions his sanity. Alejandro falls into a pit and dies. Dang, bro. China picks flowers, acting like she's not Miss Evil right now. Sasha injures herself. Finnick discovers a river. Peeta discovers a cave. Topher discovers a cave. I wonder if they discovered the same cave, because those two were holding hands earlier. So are they still like hanging out together right now? That could be a thing right now. Kato can't handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Yeah, there are some people from the actual games that know him and how much, of a bad person he is. He killed that one curly-haired, orange, redhead kid like it was nothing, and in the most brutalist way. Kato cannot handle the oh wait, my bad. Carl chases Beatty. Rick chases Brody. Liv receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Brutus searches for a water source. Jeff practices his archery. Herschel searches for a water source. Merle repeatedly stabs Maggie to death with a sayus. I don't know what that word is, but it should be sharp because he just stabbed Maggie to death. I can see that. I didn't even realize these two characters for a second, but I could really see that. They met in real life. And wait, didn't he try to SA her? I forgot about that, bro. Naomi injures herself again. Carmela runs away from Shane. Duncan steals from Daryl while he isn't looking. Sugar receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. I don't know who that would be. Who would help out Sugar? Joanna is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Andrea receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Izzy thinks about home. Bob collects a fruit from a tree. Glenn searches for firewood. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Cameron, District 4. Amy, District 1. Clove, District 11. Nikki, District 1. Alejandro, District 5. Kato, District 3. Maggie, District 7. Look at this. Do you see this right now? Literally, look at this. Hold up. I'm District 6 and I have no one that's dead. But poor District 7 right now. Literally, Sasha's the only one left for them. This is insane to me. And look how many kills China has too. Is there anyone else that has above that? No, she actually has the most kills. Everyone else has 1. It's insane. Night 3. Nothing has happened yet? No, like, freaking events or anything, really? That's kind of crazy to me. Beatty receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Herschel sets up camp for the night. Brutus convinces Charlotte Flair to snuggle with him. I can't with these weird put-togethers, bro. Weird. Like, really, really weird. Bro, just picturing his smirky grin that he would say while getting Charlotte to come here. Ennui tends to his wounds. Carl, Rick, Sugar, Bob, and Crimson sleep in shifts. Carl and Rick actually working together, and Bob, all from The Walking Dead, all on the good team, all met in real life, and actually worked together to do some stuff in the show. Brody starts a fire. Carmela destroys Glenn's supplies while he's asleep. Duncan, Peta, Sasha, Mags, and Izzy track down and kill Rue. Oh my god! Like, literally nobody would do this except for maybe Izzy and possibly Duncan. I mean, Duncan, well, no, it was revealed in that one episode that Duncan's not all bad. He helped DJ, which happens to not be in this. Naomi, Merle, and China cheerfully sing songs together. Oh, cheerfully? Yeah, Merle, I don't know if you would be doing this. Maybe you're drunk. And in China, you can't act like you haven't killed a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure you caught a lot of bodies. Or you have. What am I talking about? Shane forces Andrea to kill Jeff or Joanna. She decides to kill Jeff. No! Leaving Brody alone. I feel bad. I just feel like he should have. I don't know. Daryl screams for help. Topher throws a knife into Finnick's head. No! That was my first person on my team to die. Liv dies from an infection. Oh my god. And I just realized Brutus is turning into a player. He done slept with 3 girls now. Joanna, Liv Morgan, and Charlotte Flair now. What is going on? Day 4. Naomi receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Topher scares Brutus off. Brutus, you need to toughen up. There's no way you getting all these girls, but then they see you get scared of a guy like Topher. Topher. A guy even named Topher is embarrassing, no matter how tough he looks. If your name's Topher, I'm not gonna feel threatened by you, or even intimidated. Sasha makes a slingshot. Carl stalks Crimson. Duncan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Beatty discovers a river. Peeta makes a slingshot. Now Andrea and Merle hunt for other tributes. I'm trying to think. They only work together because they were both with the governor. So I'm not even sure if they liked each other. No, not like that. Like, I mean, like if they were actually consider each other a good group. Bob stalks Charlotte. In what kind of way? Like, I'm getting ready to kill you way, or you looking good kind of way? Like, for real. Izzy, Brody, Shane, and Carmela raid China's camp while she is hunting. Dang, yeah, she might deserve it, I'm not gonna lie. After all the good characters she killed, I'm pretty sure she might deserve that. Herschel makes a wooden spear. Rick tries to sleep through the entire day. Sugar stalks Daryl. My bad. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Stalks Daryl. Joanna thinks about home. Mags catches Glenn off guard and kills him. Mags has been turning into a beast. She's on her demon time. In the Hunger Games, she was a nice old lady and had really sad death through that acid. Ennui receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I don't know. Arena event, finally. Monkey mutts fill the arena. Topher injures Naomi and leaves her for the monkey mutts. Oh my god. Like, actually, really. Positively. Why? Out of everybody that could have killed him, Topher. Somebody kill Topher, please. Peeta uses Merle as a shield for the monkey mutts. Dang. It's kind of crazy. Crimson is plummeted to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Sorry about that. Somebody walked in. Back to what we were saying. Crimson is plummeted to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Dang it, bro. So her and Ennui are dead now. Brutus survives. While running, Shane falls over and grabs Izzy on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Oh my god. So many people are dying. Rick survives. Wasn't Shane in my thing? I swear he was. I'm not sure. Charlotte injures Mags and leaves her for the monkey mutts. Dang, bro. Brody injures Carl and leaves him for the... Oh! I swear to God. Herschel injures Daryl and leaves him for the... Alright, bro. Andrea survives. Sasha survives. Duncan survives. China is plummeted to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Thank God. She was catching too many bodies. While running, Sugar falls over and grabs Bob on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Oh my God. Wait, I thought Ennui died. What the freak? How's he still here? While running, Ennui falls over and grabs Carmela on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Joanna injures Beatty and leaves him for the monkey mutts. I feel like that's a betrayal right there. Joanna and Beatty were actually teamers. I mean, come in. Sorry about that. Hold on. My apologies. I know it wasn't gone for long for you guys because I just paused it, but like I literally came back twice now. First he walked in, and then he walked in again, and then someone called me. Anyway, I don't know where we start, so I'm just gonna start at the top part. I don't know where we left off. Is what I meant. Duncan survives. China is plummeted to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. I think we left off by Oh, wait, we already read all this. Yeah, we read this, and we were about to click proceed. Joanna injures BD and leaves him for the monkey mutts. I was talking about how that was betrayal. I remember now. 19 cannon shots? God dang, dude. It's crazy. 19 cannon shots. Rue, District 2. Jeff, District 8. Finnick, District 6. Oh my god. Liv, District 3. Glenn, District 8. Naomi, District 10. Merle, District 11. Crimson, District 4. I knew Shane was a part of District 6. I knew it, bro. My vote's already almost gone. Izzy, District 4. Mags, District 8. Carl, District 5. Daryl, District 6. I think there's only one more left in my district then. China, District 12. Sugar, District 2. Bob, District 1. Anwi, District 9. Carmela, District 10. BD, District 5. We have to see my status. So there's only one person in District 1. One person in District 2. One person in District 3. Nobody in District 4 or 5. One person in District 6 being Rick Grimes. Bro, how do we lose Shane? I'm a better father than you, Rick. I'm better for Laura than you, man. It's because I'm a better man than you, Rick. Raise your gun. How do we lose Shane and Daryl Dixon? And Finnick, too. Finnick got 1 kill, though. But at least he accomplished something before he died. District 5 sucks. They didn't get no kills. District 7 only has 1 person left. District 8 has nobody. District 9 has 2 people. And they actually have the most people left. Oh, and so does District 12. District 12 are like partners in crime. Literally 3 people on their team each have 2 kills. One of them's dead, though, I guess. And MacArthur doesn't have any. I don't know how. How MacArthur and Sanders died so fast. I feel so bad. Okay, proceed. Night 4. Brutus convinces Joanna not to kill him, only to kill her instead. Joanna, you are not the type of person to be falling for that. Topher looks at the night sky. Peter tries to treat his infection. Andrea receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. That sponsor has to be freaking Amy. Not Amy from Total Drama Island. Amy from Walking Dead. Her literal sister. Or was it daughter? I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched the first season. Herschel receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. That had to be his wife. What was her name? It's been so long, man. Charlotte screams for help. Brody cries himself to sleep. Sasha receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. That has to be Tyrese that did that. Who else would it be? Rosita, maybe. Duncan's trap kills Rick. Duncan's trap kills Rick Grimes. Duncan, you're my favorite character on all of Total Drama in Total Drama Island, including the Redonkulous race. But why? Why? Why would you get rid of him? Alright, my vote's dead. It lasted all the way until day 6? Or no, day 4. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Andrea decides not to go to the feast. Charlotte decides not to go. Topher decapitates Duncan with the sword. Are you kidding me? Topher? Someone needs to kill Topher. Brody decides not to go to the feast. Herschel, Peeta, Sasha, and Brutus team up to go grab food supplies, weapons, and memoirs. That is one heck of a team. 2 people from Walking Dead and 2 people from the Hunger Games. Nice. Brutus diverts Peeta's attention and runs away. Sasha makes a wooden spear. Brody hunts for other tributes. Charlotte begs for Topher to kill her. He refuses, keeping Charlotte alive. Oh, now you don't want to start catching bodies. Andrea scares Herschel off. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Joanna, District 9. Rick, District 6. Duncan, District 3. Look at this. Ain't nobody barely alive. Peter got 2 kills. Brody got 1 kill right now. Look at all those empty freaking things. And only one person on my freaking team got a kill. You gotta be kidding me. And Sasha has 1 kill. Max had 3 kills before she died. That's insane. And then Herschel has 1 kill on his team. Brutus has 1 kill. Hold up. Is there any verses that actually got eliminated? Let me see. So we know we still have the Hunger Games. We still have Total Drama Island. We still have Walking Dead. A couple Walking Dead, actually. And a couple of Hunger Games. And a couple... So I think we are down to our last WWE. Yeah, we are. Our last WWE happens to be Charlotte Flair. And now I just freaking realized that Topher has 3 kills. He has the most kills out of everybody. Topher, I want to see you die. Come on, let's proceed so we can do this. Night 5. Herschel tends to Charlotte's wounds. Brutus looks at the night sky. Andrea goes to sleep. Peter convinces Topher to snuggle with him. This is the second time you two went at it, bro. Like, actually. First, you guys held hands, and now you guys are snuggling. Brody sees a fire, but stays hidden. Sasha looks at the night sky. Day 6. Peter, Herschel, and Andrea get into a fight. Herschel triumphantly kills them both. Peter is dead and Andrea is dead. Finally, Peter. I love your character in real life, but the person you were in this Hunger Games, you deserved it. Brutus receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sasha kills Topher with a hatchet. Finally. Oh my god. Yes. Charlotte kills Brody for his supplies. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Peter, District 1. Andrea, District 11. Topher, District 12. Brody, District 2. I think we got our first verse eliminated. So we still have Walking Dead. A lot, actually. And we still have Total Drama Islands eliminated. Forgot. Oh, bro. 3 kills. There's a bunch of ties for 3 kills right now. Mags. Herschel. Charlotte Flair. Topher. That's it, bro. 4 people have got 3 bodies. So let's see. Night 6. Sasha defeats Charlotte Flair in a fight, but spares her life. Spares her life? Oh my god. Herschel sets up a camp for the night. Brutus passes out from exhaustion. Day 7. Charlotte, they're not even doing the nights right now. It's crazy. Charlotte receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. It has to be Ric Flair helping her. Yeah. Brutus dies trying to escape the arena. Finally, bro. Like, he's been like the villain, I swear. Herschel runs away from Sasha. You two should be working together. Come on. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Brutus, District 10. We don't have to see the status right now. We actually want to see what districts are left. So District 7 and District 9 and District 12. 3 districts are left, and they're all from separate districts, so we can just throw multiple winners out the freaking window. Hunger Games, Night 7. I don't know why I read it at the top for the first time. I don't know why. Herschel passes out from exhaustion. Charlotte is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Sasha screams for help. Herschel throws a knife into Sasha's head. I forgot to say that Hunger Games was eliminated, so now it's just Walking Dead and WWE in the last ones. Oh my god! Charlotte Flair accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. So that means Herschel... Wait, no, hold on. Before I say anything, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sasha, District 7. Charlotte, District 12. So, District 12, the real-life winner for the 74th Hunger Game, is not here. So, proceed. District 9. One. let's see who had the most kills. He had the most kills, really? He had 4? So the winner gets the most kills. Now, tell me how this, hold up, tell me how Dave died before Becky Lynch, Katniss, Enorbia, and Sanders. I'm not gonna say nothing about Leonard. Am I tripping? Cause so my last person lasted all the way to 10th place. That is cool. 10th place. It seems like a big number, but it's really not. I mean, it's good, I guess. I'll take it. I would have taken that win, though. Alright, we don't really need to read the summary. So, hold on, let me see how many people got kills. I'm gonna see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 18 people out of 48 got kills. Just think about that. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I was going to do another thing like this with only Total Drama, but I had a feeling y'all weren't going to like it. And this time, I will make sure I turn on comments. Comment what district you guys wanted to win. Even if you guys don't know these characters, just please give it on. Oh yeah, also shout out Gaming with Addy.